Alrighty, so we're recording, and you guys, I am so excited about this. So, do you guys feel this momentum? Like, what? April was insane. April was absolutely insane, and if you don't feel the momentum, you probably didn't do what you were supposed to do last month, to be honest. So, if you're sitting here wondering why you joined, I want to tell you guys something. So, okay, I want to tell you my story first. So, I joined you guys in March of 2017. And I was moving from Michigan to California. Honestly, didn't expect anything of this. I thought, okay, if I can make $200, it's going to pay for my car insurance, and like that's just a bill taken care of, and I'll be good. And so when I started, honestly, like my friends and my family were really supportive. They all became customers, which for some people, like people that they know, they don't become customers at all. So I was super like, okay, this is awesome. I'm doing good. I boxed all the way to Emerald in 3 months, and every single person quit. And then I got super discouraged. Then I got engaged. Then I got a volunteer position, and I was like, okay, I don't even know why I joined this business. It's not going to be like my dream full-time job. I'm going to be done. So I canceled my eSuite in July, right after I got engaged. I didn't open my email. I didn't open my pay portal, nothing until March. So I do this volunteer position, right? The whole year. It was winding down in March. And all of a sudden I couldn't pay my rent. And I'm like, oh my God, I had to transfer money out of my savings into my checking. I was very embarrassed because I had to wait a few days. I had to tell my roommate, like, hey, it's going to be 2 days late. I was very embarrassed by it. Then I realized that the volunteer position that I was doing all year, I didn't like it. Like, I thought it was going to be my dream job. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to coach college gymnastics. This is going to be the best thing ever. I didn't really like it. It was not what I expected. And that's when I was like, what the heck am I going to do? Oh yeah, I have It Works. I opened up my pay portal, you guys, and I had gotten paid every single month that I wasn't doing anything because I still had customers ordering from me. That's residual income. And that's why that's one reason why this business is so amazing. So I opened that up and I saw that and I'm like, this is why this business was put in my life. Okay. So I reactivated everything in April of 2018. So exactly a year ago. And I started working again, basically from the ground up. I had my few customers. I was still commissions qualified, but I didn't have any distributors. And so May and June, I was working so hard. I signed my first customer, or my first distributor, Jenna, actually, at the very end of June. I got married in July. I went Ruby in August, and then I was Ruby August, September, October, November. 4 months. Then in December, it was the very last month to go get that $7,500 rank up bonus for Diamond. And you guys, I work very well under pressure. And I was like, I got to get this bonus. It's the last, it was like the last 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh my God, I might actually be able to do this. So December, I went Emerald and Diamond. I hit Diamond, you guys. I thought I was on the top of the world. I was like, I'm good. I sat back in January and I'm like, I'm going to conference at the end of this month. I'm going to be fine. I'll go to conference and then I will just start working again towards double. I lost rank. So I lost my bonus in January. I didn't get paid out that month. And my paycheck went from, I think my first Diamond paycheck was like $1,500. And then it was $500 because I maintained Ruby, not even Emerald. So I'm like, okay, I'm never doing that again. So then went to a conference and it was freaking awesome. Maintained Diamond, just hit double in April. You guys, I didn't join for this. Like, I joined to pay my car insurance, right? And then I had no idea like why I was even in this business. Why do I need this? I don't know. Now I'm sitting here like my dreams are going every which way. I'm just dreaming way bigger than I ever thought would even be possible. I never ever thought in a million years that if I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, I could, because I watched my parents work super, super, super hard. And now that's like completely an option. Right now I'm coaching full-time still. I coach gymnastics, and I'm making more with It Works than I am with my full-time job. And I'm still able to be a double diamond with a full-time income. So you guys, so much is possible with this business. And I want you to know that if you are sitting here and you're like, I have no idea why I'm in this business, I don't know why it came into my life, trust me, in 6 months, you're probably going to know why. I left out some of my story. So let's see. Okay, so I went diamond in December. Then in March, my father-in-law passed away. And you guys, if I wasn't diamond, we would not have been able to put money into our savings that month, because we both missed a lot of work, Scott and I, and we are both paid hourly, and our paychecks really showed that, right? So, but because we had this supplemental income, we didn't have to worry that we missed a week and a half of work. We weren't like struggling, we weren't stressed out. And that's the first thing where I was like, okay, like, yeah, this business came into my life last year when like I didn't know what I was going to do and I couldn't pay rent. But now again, when we missed so much work because of this terrible thing that happened, right? Then 2 weeks ago, the week before I went double, we got our lease renewal for our apartment. Our rent went up $200 a month. Number one, don't move to California. Number two, $200 a month. Most people can't do that. If somebody handed you, your rent for next month and it all of a sudden went up $200, 8 out of 10 people can't do it. They would have to move somewhere else. But we love where we're at. We love the location, and we're like, okay, we can do this. We can make it work. But without It Works, we would not be putting money into our savings. And last month, because of this business, we were able to put $4,000 into our savings last month, which is huge. And so I tell you this because when I started this, like I said, I joined for $200, and I didn't ever think, like, I thought if I could get the diamond, I was like, wow, that's freaking amazing. You guys can get there. Like, there's no difference between me and you, and we're going triple this coming month. So you're coming or you're leaving. Like, there's no option. So I'm super, super pumped about May. Everything that's happening right now, let's see. The $3,000 Emerald guarantee was extended. You guys can hear me good? Okay. The $3,000 Emerald guarantee was extended. So anybody who joins, I don't remember when this started, back in February, I think. Anybody who continues to join in May, if they go Emerald in their first 90 days, or their first 3 months, calendar months. So since it's already May 2nd, it's not technically a full calendar month. So they have all of June, all of July, and all of August to go Emerald, and they're going to get a $3,000 guarantee. Meaning that, let's say by August they go Emerald and they earn $2,000 total with It Works. It Works is just going to literally give them, or you guys, the additional $1,000 to get you to $3,000. Okay? If you guys have questions on that, in eSuite, in your documents, type in guarantee, and that will come up. And you can read all the rules on it. Because there are rules, like you have to enroll a certain amount of distributors and things like that. Keisha, I don't know, honestly, if the $1,000 Ruby one is still going on, because they didn't say it in the live. They only mentioned the $3,000 guarantee one. So we can ask Allie, and she'll confirm that tonight. Or if we look in eSuite, it might be in there. Okay, rank up bonuses were extended. So everybody posted their rank up goal in the chat. There's a handful of you who want to go diamond. So the $10,000 diamond rank up bonus was extended, but there are new rules. You have to be commissions qualified, number one. So ADBV or ADBV auto ship, or 150 PBV. And you have to have, from May this month, 150 PBV that's new from this month. So meaning like this would be ideal. You get one customer and they order 200 BV. You have to keep it for yourself. You can't move it under somebody else. Okay? It's kind of confusing. We can talk about that more later. There's also examples and stuff in our team page, like explaining all of that, and then the rules are in eSuite. And then half off starter kits, okay? So there's some new people on here. When it says half off BBKs, that's Business Builder Kit, okay? So it's $50 right now to join. Right now, that is all we are focusing on, okay? So you guys want to know how to rank up, how to increase your paycheck, right? So we're going to go over some things. We're going to talk about how we're going to enroll DTs and all that. Throughout this, if you guys have questions, put it in the chat, and then I'll go through at the end and answer them. Let's see. Keisha, yes. I don't know if is that a question? I don't know. I'll come back to it. Okay. So number one, you guys want to rank up. You want to get to Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. You have to get your chart out now. Yesterday. Really like on the 30th of April. Okay, get your chart out. I don't care if you don't have a printer, draw it out. It has to be drawn out for you to see. If you're not looking at that every single day, you have no idea what you need. And then like, how are you supposed to get that if you don't even know, right? So number one, get your chart out. Number two, the 1st through the 15th, we're going to be focusing on DTs, enrolling distributors. Okay, then the 15th through the 25th, we're going to work on filling all of those DTs with customers. So we're going to focus on volume. Okay. The goal, the ultimate goal, is to be ranked up on the 25th. Okay. If you guys are waiting until the 30th to try to get all your volume where it needs to go, it's going to suck. Okay. 2 days ago on the 30th, Jenna, what did we need? I don't remember how much we needed, but Allie, Jenna, and I were in a group chat for the last 2 days, and it was the most like stressful thing ever. My brain hurt so bad because we were trying to figure out, okay, where does this customer need to go? How much volume do we need here? And it was really stressful. And eSuite on the last day, we needed 1,000. Oh my God. We brought together 1,000 BV, you guys, in the last day. That's awesome. But what was I saying? Oh, eSuite is super slow the last day. So whatever is like on your dream board right now, whatever your goal is for this month, put that date, May 25th. Don't put the 30th, put the 25th. Try to get there before, when everything rolls on the 25th. Okay. And then I want to say that you are in charge of your promotion. You are in charge of your promotion. Okay. I don't want to hear like, oh, I really want to go Ruby, but my distributors, they're just not working. Who cares? Who cares? They're not going Ruby, you are, right? So you put the customers under them. You get the volume. That's why we can move customers, because you're in charge of your own promotion. So get the customers you need, and then we'll move them under the distributors that need that volume so that you can get where you want to be. You cannot depend on anyone else. No one under you. Okay? You can work close with them and you can say, okay, like, I'm cheering you on to the 400 club. I'm so excited. You're going to get finally like a good paycheck. But you can't expect them to work. Right? If you're trying to go diamond right now, yes, you're going to get with your emerald, and then you're going to get with your rubies under you, and you're going to say, okay, this is what's happening. I'm going to go diamond, and you're going to go ruby, and you're going to go ruby, and this is what we need to do. But you can't sit there and be like, they're going ruby. I'm good. No, that is your promotion. You need to make sure that they're commission qualified. You need to make sure that they are going to be ruby so that you can hit your promotion. So I don't want to hear anymore that, oh, my distributor is just not working. I don't care. Do you know how many non-workers I had on my double diamond chart, y'all? How many people are in here right now? Not that many. 9 of you. Do you know how many people are on a double diamond chart? Way more than 9. Okay? All right, so how are we going to focus on DTs the first 2 weeks of the month? You attract what you are. Okay? What's that quote? Like, oh shoot, what is it? I thought I wrote it down somewhere. I can't remember it. But you attract what you are. So your social media presence is very important. You don't want to be talking about the drama in your life or just being negative. Like, nobody wants to follow that. So make sure that you're being very positive. And make sure that you're showing that you're working. Because you don't want to just act like this business is all like rainbow and butterflies, because it's not, right? You actually have to work hard for this. So every single time that you're sitting down on your computer, take a boomerang of your laptop and your chart and show that you're working and that you do put in work, so that you're not just attracting distributors who think that this business is a breeze and they just get to sit there on their butt because they're not gonna work, right? So be a hard worker and show that you're a hard worker so that you attract hard workers. Be yourself. Show who you are. The pictures on your stories are great, and keep doing all those. I mean, like, keep putting like product pictures and where business pictures on your story, but you got to talk. You got to show yourself in your stories, and then when you are showing yourself, be really excited about the business and be vulnerable too. Okay, so number one, you have to attract what you want. You have to be what you want to attract. 2, your photos have to look good on Instagram, especially. So, I just want to tell you guys, like, the things that I use to edit my photos. So, I used to use Pick Tap Go. Pick Tap Go, you guys, is I think like $2.99. It's very, very, very worth it. It brightens your pictures up really well. It makes them clear. It makes them really crisp. So I really highly suggest getting Pick Tap Go. Now I use a preset. Where's my water? A preset on Lightroom. You have to pay for presets. I went on Etsy, and I think I spent $5 on my preset, so it's not a lot. But you definitely don't have to do that. Another tip is, like, when you're taking selfies, make sure that you're doing it in front of a window so that good light is getting on you, so that their pictures aren't dark and like shadowy. And then you guys get a tripod. If you're sitting here and you're like, oh my gosh, I have no pictures to post ever, how the heck am I supposed to be posting on Instagram or posting on Facebook every single day? Get a tripod. I got a tripod off of Amazon for $20. It's not in here. But earlier, I just went outside. Scott was home, and he was like, where are you going? I'm like, I gotta go take some pictures. I don't have any more. And I took it right outside. I brought 3 shirts outside with me. My hair was down in one, had this shirt on. Then I changed my shirt, put my hair up in a bun for another one. Then I changed my shirt again, put my hair in a low bun for another one. I came back inside and had a completely different shirt on, and my hair was totally different than when I left. And Scott was like, what just happened? I'm like, I don't have time to take all these pictures every day. I got to do it all at once. And he was like, well, I guess, okay. But that's what you have to do, you guys. Like, if you have an hour and you're actually dressed and you got your makeup on, take time to go take all those photos in one day rather than having to take photos every single day. Nobody has time for that. Okay. Third thing is, how are we going to attract distributors? Through your story. You have to cast your vision. So these are like through business posts. So business posts, number 1, there's a ton of examples on our team page, the Millionaires Academy. So if you go into, I'm not going to show you guys. If you go into the albums on that team page. And then there's an album that's called business posts. And then if you look in the comments, there are, I think there's like over 60 examples of business posts that you guys can literally copy and paste and then change up the words, make it sound like you, and use those. That's literally a post every single day for the next 2 months. Okay. So those are some examples. Another one is you have to be telling your story. Okay, so you have to tell people where you came from, where you're at now, and then where you're going.
Listen. Stop.
So I'm going to share some examples because I feel like on our team right now, we're really, really struggling with business posts. Like there's like 2 people that I see every day doing a post about the business and talking about like what this business is doing for them and how it's changing their life. But besides that, there are like nobody else doing it. So I feel like we really I need to teach that better. So I am going to, I made a story for my Instagram on my story, like about my story. And so I'm just going to read it to you guys so that you guys can have an example of what you should be saying. I just have to find it.
No, we don't pay. Remember that giveaway I kept posting about?
Okay. It's in here somewhere. Okay. So apps that you can use if you're thinking about your story right now on Facebook and Instagram. Apps that you can use are, number 1, Unfold. Somebody can put this in the chat. Unfold, and Canva, and Over. I don't use Over, but I do use Canva the most, and then Unfold. Okay, so these are some apps that you can use to create a story about your story. And here's mine. Okay, so it says, it's just a picture of me. And it says, Hey friends, my name is Taylor, and here's my story. I moved across the country and joined a network marketing company all in March of 2017. I joined for an extra $200 a month, but let fear dictate the way I ran my business. I'm sorry, my mom was calling me. Okay. I saw I was able to make thousands, but was afraid to admit it, and I was afraid of what people thought of me. I put that out there because most of you probably, and most of everybody else who hasn't joined this yet, they're afraid of what people are going to think of them when they put their story out there. So I automatically put that on there. I was like, I was afraid of what people were going to think of me, so I quit. I tell people I straight up quit because all of you are probably thinking about it, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Then I said, then I got engaged, life happened, I was struggling to pay bills on my own and needed that $200 back, so I rejoined. I rejoined in I should have been April, but I said May of 2018. Since then, we've been able to pay for our wedding and honeymoon in cash, get our very own apartment, go skydiving, create a 5-figure savings, and plan for trips to Michigan, Florida, and Arizona in 2019. We are so thankful for the extras this business is providing, and we are ready to help you be able to do the same. Until, and then we can say May 30th, until May, when is this promotion ending, you guys? The 5th?
The 5th.
The 5th, okay. This is an old story, so it says November in here. But until May 5th, our CEO is letting, we can say like, until May 5th, it's half off to start your business just like me. The same opportunity. Swipe up and message opportunity for info. Okay, that's one example. Some of you guys are newer on here, so you're like, well, I don't have a story. I didn't accomplish anything yet. Okay, well, why did you join? You joined because you either were struggling to pay a bill, you don't have any time with your kids and you want more of that, maybe you hate your job. You joined for a reason, and other people have that same, whatever that is, they have that same thing that you do. So many people are struggling to pay bills right now. So many people hate their job. So tell people that. Say, this is why I joined, and get vulnerable, because then people are going to relate to you. Okay. What else did it? Okay, I want to show you some other examples for business posts. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So I'm going to share a photo from a girl on our team. Don't worry, I got her permission to do this. If I can find her. Well, maybe not. Let's see if I can find Natalie's. Okay. So, Natalie posts really freaking cute pictures, but she doesn't do business posts, you guys. And she knows that. And I asked her if it was okay to say this. She said, yeah. Okay. This photo, for example, or even let's say this one. So cute, right? All she says is, when you and Katie are actually a couple, #roundup. She can still say that, but then she can enter, put a period, enter, put a period, enter, and then talk about the business. Say, I'm so thankful now that I was able to quit my part-time job, which she has done. I'm so thankful that I was able to quit my part-time job so that I'm able to go to this country concert without having to worry about taking off work. It's as simple as that. Because there are a ton of people right now who are looking at concerts and they're like, dang, I'm going to have to take off work for that and I can't afford it. Okay. Sam posted a photo and she said, it was a photo of her little boy playing a video game. And she said something like, Robert playing with his sister's Switch with the hard eyes. And I'm like, this is such a cute photo. But what she could have said was, Robert playing with Sissy's Switch, I'm so thankful that I've been able to cut back hours on my job so that I'm able to spend more time with my kids and watch them go through all these whatever, blah, 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 blah. Right? If you haven't cut back hours on your job yet, or if you haven't quit your job, whatever, you can still say, I'm so thankful that I'm able to, because of this business, be here. Like, make it up. I still work full time, but all the time I'm like, I'm so thankful that I'm able to go on a walk with hubby instead of having a part-time job, an additional part-time job, because I used to have a full-time job and a part-time job. I'm so thankful that I don't have to go get a part-time job on top of my full-time job because of this business. I'm able to spend more time with my husband. We get to do this, right? Those kind of posts are what bring distributors in. If you're not talking about how this business is changing your life or what it's doing for you or how it's helping you, how is anybody supposed to know that it can do that for them? Or if you're not offering the business to somebody and you're only offering products, how are they supposed to know that it's even an option for them to be able to do something like this? They have no idea. Okay, so things that we're going to do. Next page. You're going to text all of your loyal customers and you're going to tell them something like, hey, I know that you're loving your products and you've seen awesome results from blank. I wanted to let you know that it's half off to join the business right now. So have you ever thought of making money while using the products and doing what I do? Okay, so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to text all of our loyal customers, or at least the ones where you're like, okay, I know, like, I want her on my team. Okay. Next, texting all of your potential distributors. Every single one. You should have them saved in your phone contacts as PDT and then their name. Or you should have a list of them written down. Texting all of them saying, oh my God, guess what? It's half off to join the business. I know you've been thinking about this. What kind of questions do you have? How can I answer everything? Okay. Third thing you're going to do is create your story. You have a story. It doesn't matter if it's super short or super long. You have a story. Create it. And the good thing about it is you only really have to create it once. Put it into your notes. Write out, this is where I was. This is what I'm doing. These are my goals. This is where I'm going. Because people really only want to follow people who know where they're going, right? Put it all in your notes. And then when you go to post your business posts, and you go to actually create a story, for your story Instagram, it's all there and you just have to copy and paste those words. Okay. But really, you guys, you can do all of this. And if your mindset isn't right, it's not going to work. You can do all of the right things, but if you're sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, it's so hard to get distributors. I can sign loyal customers, but distributors, it's just so hard for me to sign them. Well, then heck yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard because whatever you're thinking about, that's what's true. This is where my quote was. I don't think this is the actual quote, but for some reason, this is what keeps coming to my head. What you think about is what you be about. That doesn't really make sense, but what you think about is what you be about. Like if you're thinking, I signed up these distributors and they quit. All of them quit. Well, they're probably going to quit, number one. But I do also want you guys to, I want you to brace yourself, kind of. I don't want to say brace yourself, but distributors are going to quit. A lot of them are going to join you and they're going to quit. And that's normal and that's fine. And nothing is wrong with you. You didn't do anything wrong. So just know that that's going to happen. But if you're thinking that's all you're thinking, then it's going to happen. Right? You have to get your mind right before you talk to any potentials. Okay, what kind of questions do we have so far? Or what can I go over more? Do we need more help making business posts? Do we need more help creating stories? Like that was really the main thing I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to look through the comments. How often do you suggest you post a business post? Okay. Every other day. I try to post on Instagram every day or every other day. And let's go through my Instagram right now. And you know who else is really good at this is Tara. And we can look at her Instagram too. Okay. Okay. This post right here, my last one, was talking about how the kits are half off. How I'm so excited that the kits are half off. And I'm like, what is sleep? We're going triple. Okay. So that's a business post. This one was on the 30th. And it was talking about how I was working my butt off and I was so close to my promotion and how freaking excited I was. That's a business post. That was a product post, obviously. I don't remember. Let's see. So this, I just talked about what I did that day. And then I talked about finances and how I went through them and I adjusted our end of the year goal. And then I talked about how I was so close to this promotion. And then I was helping people get started on their health journey. That's kind of like a combination, I feel like. It's more of like a life post. This one was a business post. I started it out with thanking my husband for being my rock. Like if you looked at this first paragraph, you'd be like, okay, that's a normal thing. But then if you kept reading, I said, when I joined this online business, I was afraid. I was afraid that you would think I was silly. I was afraid that you'd tell me to stop, all these things. At the end, I said, in 1 year, I turned a $49 paycheck into a $4,000 paycheck. So I talked all about the bonuses, things like that. Business post. That's just a motivational one. This is a business post. It's not talking about my story or anything, but people know that I do something where I make money that's not normal. This is, I feel like, a good example of a post where that's very normal, but how I just kind of added the business into it. I say, Happy Easter. Such a nice weekend in Michigan with my family and friends. I didn't have my phone on me much except an hour before bed each night, where I was able to work to get some work done. So thankful that I'm able to put my phone away when I want and that I get to work when I want. I don't have to miss a beat. While in Michigan, we got our tax return and our weekly bonus, so I was able to transfer $5,000 into our savings. Like, what? So that I added the business into it. It was a normal post, but I snuck the business in there where people are like, what does she do? How is she making money? Right? Kara, you guys, has really good posts. Her posts, some of them are really heartfelt, and like some of them, when I'm reading them, they almost make me want to tear up. Those are the really good ones because you want people to feel those emotions. So this one, she talked about how her goal is Ruby and what it was going to do for her family. The extra cash was going to buy diapers. See, look at, she's saying she joined this business for extra cash, for diapers and shopping money. It doesn't have to be anything insane. She joined for diapers. Even if she didn't make any money yet, she could still say, I joined this business for diapers and shopping money. I'm so thankful that at the end of the month or next week, I'm going to get my bonus and I'm going to be able to go buy those diapers for my kids. They deserve Pampers, not Huggies. I don't freaking know. I don't have kids. You know, scroll through Tara Stone. Here's her thing if you want to write it down. She has some good ones. Okay. So I didn't really answer your question. I did answer your question every day. Every day you want to talk about the business. It doesn't have to be about money directly or exactly what you're doing, but you can sneak it in there every single day. Okay. Keisha, what do you mean when you said even new ones?
Asking all our loyal customers to become distributors.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? So let's go over this too, because I had a distributor like 2 days ago say this. So if you have a customer who hasn't yet finished her 3-month agreement and she wants to become a distributor, there's 2 things you can do. Number one, well, first I want to say, if this customer is logged in to your website on her customer account, there is a button that says upgrade to distributor. Now listen, if she clicks that button and she upgrades her account to a distributor, you cannot move her. She is directly under you. So if you already have 3 distributors, do not ever have a customer do that, because you can't move them. They're stuck directly under you. Okay. But if you don't yet have 3 distributors, then they can definitely do that. It cancels their loyal customer account. They don't have to pay anything, and they become a distributor directly under you. Okay. Now let's say that you have your 3 distributors, so you definitely don't want somebody else directly under you, because our charts now, they're only 3 legs wide. Okay, so you start building down. So you get a distributor and you want to move it under another distributor. So in that case, there's 2 things you could do. You either say, okay, we can definitely become a distributor. Go to my website, do not log in, click join, blah, blah, blah. And then once they're in, I either say, okay, you can either finish your Well, usually I'm like, okay, you can finish your 3 months with me and then we can cancel it. And then you can order your own products from your distributor account. Or if they're kind of like, I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that anymore. You can offer to pay, like Venmo them the $50 to cancel their LC account, because you know that you're going to get them fast start qualified and get your $100 bonus the following week. Okay. I just need to expand my network and reach more people. Yes, expanding your network every single day is key. And you guys, so last month, a month and a half ago, I was trying all these hosted posts and I was like, oh my gosh, the same people, I'm getting the same people over and over and over. I'm not getting anybody new to do my hosted posts. It's because I only had like not even 1,000 friends, you guys. I started adding, I don't know how many, but I sit there for like 10 minutes every single day and I'm like, add. I get so many new friends every single day and I'm getting so many more people to put host a post up for me. Okay, that's on Facebook. For Instagram, at least 100 every day, and that's super simple. So what I do is when I'm scrolling through interacting with people, if I find a girl where I'm like, ooh, her Instagram is really cute, I like her photos, I'll then go to the people who liked her photo, and then I'll add all of those people. Different subject, any book recommendations for self-development? Yes. Okay, so I don't really read, but I don't have it with me. Allie had sent me like a good job promoting book, and it's about leadership, and I had just started it, and it's like the 21 something laws of leadership. I don't really remember what it's called. But let me look. I use Audible books, so let me read to you guys the ones that I really liked. So in the car, because my drive to work is like 40 minutes, I'm listening to podcasts and books. So for podcasts, it's called Rise by Rachel Hollis. Another one that's really, really good. It's been like awesome for just relationship growth. It's called Rise Together by Rachel Hollis and her husband. There's like a ton of business ones. Pam Souder has a podcast that's really great. Okay, so the books. Of a missional calling. Girl, Stop Apologizing. It's an amazing book by Rachel Hollis. Sorry, I really like her. Okay, what else do I have? Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. You guys, that is amazing. Amazing. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Write it down. It's by T. Harv Eker. And I listened to it on Audible. When I first started listening to it, he's like an old man, and I'm like, oh God, this is gonna suck. But it was really, really good. Another one is called Beach Money by Jordan Adler. Another one is Girl, Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis. So those are my top. Okay. Do you think they'll extend the half off offer? I don't know. I really don't know. That would be awesome if they did, but I am not sure. I do know that at the end of the month, we are getting a new product launched. So like you guys, this company sets us up for success. I swear it sets us up for success. Right after conference, we get all of these rank up bonuses to go for. Like we're all freaking pumped from conference and we get these rank up bonuses. Then they extend them. Then they extend them again. Then we get the half off deal for everybody who is like struggling to get that rank up bonus. They give us this half off thing. And then after we bring all these distributors in that we're going to bring in the next week, they're going to give us a product at the end of the month to raise our volume at the very end of the month. Like, love this. Okay. Miracle Morning. Ooh, I never heard of that one. I'm going to write that one down. Okay. So I'm going to stop this recording.